Hello there, and welcome to the Color Cinema. My name is Aaron, and hopefully we'll get a few people in here today. Maybe we'll get guest hosts or something like that. You never know. You never know in Color Cinema because it's always a surprise. Last time I started here on my own, and I had two people in here for a little bit, and then me and Malcolm riffed off each other for quite a while afterwards. It was a lot of fun, and we are going to be talking about announcements, box sets, some hot takes, some medium takes, and maybe even a couple lukewarm takes as well. But let's start out with what tends to be the biggest news of this day. And you know, it kind of concerns this. Hey there, Alan, welcome, man. So for those that are uninitiated, this, my friends, is the Black Maria set. Hey there, Spawn, welcome, man. The Black Maria set, hey there, Vince, is the limited edition Texas Chainsaw Massacre set that came out a while back. No, I do not have the one that with the chainsaw that a lot of people didn't like. But I'll tell you right now, if I had the ability to pick it up at the time, I would have been one of those guys that they would have made fun of for picking up the chainsaw because I totally do that. That's me. That's what I do. Those are the things I do. Because I like my movies. Yes, it did come to Blood April. I'll just show you in a second. Here we go. With the bloody apron, which is super cool. It's like I've got this Dexter, a Breaking Bad set, and it's done in a barrel. Oh, did you really? Nice. This is a really nice set. The bonus disc with William Friedkin talking to Tobe Hooper is so good. Well, why am I picking up this set? Why am I showing you guys this set? Well, it's because there's been an announcement. A24 looks to have the rights to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which means that what's happening? Well, there is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre TV series in the works. Yep, a TV series. Now, if this was 1984, I might be a bit upset about a Texas Chainsaw Massacre TV series because it means it would be kind of muted and would have to go by TV standards of the time. But my friends, we live in a world where The Wire and Succession and Dexter and Hannibal and Bates Motel exist. I have no worries, Heather William, about a Texas Chainsaw Massacre TV series. In fact, I kind of welcome it because if there's any franchise that would benefit from a television series where you can get more in depth with the characters, where it's about family, it's about town, then I welcome a Texas Chainsaw Massacre TV series, and I don't get why people are upset about it. I really don't. There's my hot take for you right now. It baffles me because as a creative person myself, that just seems ripe for ideas of what you can do with it. The Matthew McConaughey one, Alan, is The Next Generation, and that one has Renee Zellweger in as well. And I get a kick out of that film. It's so much, Matthew McConaughey is so much fun in that film. Excited about Texas Chainsaw Massacre becoming a TV series. Oh no, that's on its own. I got Scream Factor to that one. This one, the Black Maria, is just for the 1974 classic film. I mean, let's be honest. There's been ups and downs with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I think if you're going to do it right in the modern age, if you're going to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre right in the modern age, then one of the best things you can do is, well, make it to a TV series. You can do it a few different ways. So, for those who don't know, I wrote a lot actually, and a few years back, around it's over 20 years ago now, I was applying. Disney had a program for aspiring screenwriters, and what you had to do was you had to write a spec script, an episode for one of the TV shows that was run at the time, you could like send in like a script for a film, and you can send it like a script for something different, something unique, something of your own. And although like I had no rights or anything like that, I just said, well, why not just for fun, just to see if I can play with it a bit. Why don't I write in a spec script for like a pilot episode for a Phantasm TV series? Make it kind of like a road trip series where they go from town to town, like chasing away from and after like the tall man and his minions. You got to remember, this is over 20 years ago. So I said, not too bad. And I, there was interest. So, but the rights weren't there. But what do you think? Phantasm TV series. Would you have watched it? Let me know. With that being said, we have so much to. Hey, Frank, I have been watching your video. By the way, loving your stuff. Totally agree with you on the Halloween set, by the way. Also, Dune. Holy crap. So I get this right. So I want to make sure I get this right. So Imprint Films have put out a Dune, a Keep set, and they're coming out with a set for God, what's the movie again? With the Space Vampire, with Mathilda May. I own it. You can tell it's late here. You just watched the remake. The remake's fun. The prequel's even better. So, the Dune set. I have to know, Frank. Is it as big or bigger than the Bergman set? That looks bigger than the Bergman set. I know a lot of people don't like go into a lot of the pricier sets. Like, I've talked a lot about the Halloween set on here. The things that are like truly collector's items, right? And meant for like, they're meant for freaks like us. But here's the thing. If I didn't think Imprint got me before, that's exactly the type of stuff that I want in my collection for films that I enjoy. I would love to have big sets like that for some amazing films. I am seriously thinking about getting the set for what the hell is the name of that movie? We got to find out. It's driving me now. It's freaking me out. I'm gonna look on the Life Force. It's Life Force. Frank, did you order Life Force? Let's look at this. Let's look at Life Force. So here we go. This is 1985. It's 189.95 Australian, so that's around 140 Canadian. And it's a 4-disc set, 2 4Ks, 2 Blu-ray discs. You can see like this got this slip. I'm not sure if that's kind of hard plastic or something like that, but it's 24 by 32. 24 by 32. And I'd like to let that sink in for a second of how big that is. Or just to let you know, well, the single releases are still around $30 each, right? And that's not including the sales, because Sean, they do have some good sales out there. Malcolm let me know that. I'm surprised Malcolm's not here today. I would have thrown him like the kind of the see if he wanted to come on and join me. So if I buy a movie like The Keep or something like that, and it comes in a box this big, and it's loaded with features. Yeah, that's a $200 release. Because at the end of the day, the way I see it, You don't have to get it, right? Like people don't have to get it. But my favorite. I want to see what's on. Let's see. I gotta check. We're gonna check. We're gonna check right now. If we're doing thousands, I want to know what's on it. I don't want to know what's on that damn set. I want to know what's on that set. So we got a full color matte laminated 27 by 40 folded print of the original Life Force poster with the double-sided printing of the alternate title Space Vampires variant. A reproduction of the 1985 press kit, reproduction of original 1985 lobby cards, and I do like lobby cards that are reproductions, like reproduction lobby cards, as opposed to just random pictures. A reproduction of the 1985 Australian Day Bill. I've had a couple of those with some Australian umbrella releases I got. A reprint of the script. A 3 lenticular hard case housing all 4 discs. Yeah, it's kind of sexy, guys. I mean, that is pretty cool. Am I insane? A little bit, slightly. As I check to see if anybody else wants to drop in here. Hello? Also, by the way, K-pop Demon Hunters, freaking rocked. Watched it on Netflix. Wish I would have saw it in theater. Damn, that was cool. While I go to check on my cats for a second, I want to know, when I come back here, what I want to see in the comment section. Tell me what your favorite company is right now, your favorite boutique label, the one that you will buy more than either other one. I got to check on the cats. I'll be right back. Spent some cash on The Exorcist one click. I've never tried any of the one click stuff. Not getting this, but I'll import the umbrella release of Dust Devil to the UK. Oh, that's a nice release, my friend. That Dust Devil release is pretty baller. Umbrella. Don't you find that Australia right now are just killing it with the releases? Like, is there a country right now doing physical media better than Australia? Because I don't think there is. Air Video 88 Films. The UK is a close second, actually. Solid stuff. And Air Video 88 Films, I gotta say, keep their stuff priced pretty well. Second Sight. I still want to grab that absolutely gorgeous Hitcher set. And I know it's still available in some places. So one of these days I will pick that up. That, and I would like to get the Ty West ones. I want to get the Innkeepers, and I'm going to get House of the Devil as well. And of course, the big one. But let's do that. Let's go to Umbrella. Umbrella's a favorite company of mine. You guys know that I love the company. And for a while, I reviewed titles for the company as well. Radiance and Third Window. My friend, Radiance gets so much love lately on the channel. I got to say, Welgo USA. I haven't heard that one said in a while, but Welgo USA has my second favorite version of the Phantasm set. My favorite one is still the Arrow edition, which I have right here. Boy, there we go. But I'm such a big fan of Phantasm that I almost picked up the Well Go like USA set because it looks so good. And then they put out like I think 1 and 2 with like a poster and some like stuff. I almost grabbed that as well. I love that everybody's had a different answer. It's a cool set, man. I'm a big Phantasm fan. I'm like a Coscarelli guy. Well, the way that I tend to do this, and I know everybody can't do this, so but for me, I won't order from a company like in Australia unless unless I I can get it to the window of free shipping. You have a guy that comes in and guests with me sometimes named Malcolm. I'm not sure if you've seen him or not, but I think you guys will get along because he is a massive fan of Asian cinema. A massive fan of Asian cinema. And he knows way more about it than I do. Like I know a little bit, you know, the the passing casual amount, but he's much more versed than that. Yeah. So free shipping for Umbrella. I I sent like the links around when I always send links around, but he hasn't shown up yet. So we'll see. He's probably it's later at night here. You have to understand. So it's 1:46 where I'm at. So that's 1:46 where Malcolm's at. So 9 chances out of 10, he's probably sleeping. And I don't blame him. But me, I've got kitty cats that are awake. I've got insomnia. I've been working on my channel nonstop for the last few days. By the way, guys, there's a ton. By the way, you're welcome to come in sometime. You're welcome to come in and guess if you like. Just letting you know. The yeah, so I've been working on the channel like for my regular channel and my Patreon, and I've been like writing, filming, editing, researching, editing, like crazy, um, like super like crazy. And this, I want this to be my biggest year ever. Yeah, check it out, guys. You did a top 10 of my his favorite scary Asian horror movies. I got a few lists coming up this year. Some really unique lists coming up for Halloween. I'm really excited. So we're going on a subscriber push. We're you know trying to get like more people into the Patreon. I want to get to the point eventually. Fingers crossed. Got to have a goal, right? Got to have a goal where I can make these videos and not have to worry so much about like Google ads. That I can kind of like eventually maybe shove that. Like I don't get sponsored, right? So eventually get that out of the way. With that being said, let's look at some Umbrella. Let's do that. Let's look at some Umbrella because they put out some great stuff. All right, there are some excellent releases right here. Let's go directly to the collector's editions first. I want to check those out, and then we'll go into like what the new release is coming soon, all that type of stuff. As we can see, this is the big. There's a few different editions of Dust Devil here, but let's look at the massive one. Let's look at the really big one. So right here, we got not one, but two T-shirts because we got Dust Devil and Hardware, both on 4K, both Richard Stanley films. You get 100+ page hardback book for each I'm going to guess maybe Hardware, and then you get 100 back softback book with the Dust Devil script. Oh, maybe okay, maybe it's Dust Devil. Custom design books using pre-production artwork, custom design rigid case, custom design slip case, exclusive custom T-shirt designs, 8 art cards, an A3 reversible poster, limited edition numbered releases. Oh, you did? Wow. Did you see the documentary? I it's a little contentious. I reviewed actually a documentary on I can't remember Richard Stanley's Shout Factory. Can always will get love from me, Sean, because I'm a Tokatsu guy. I like my Tokatsu, I like my Sentai. So, and I've got like I got all the massive like Power Ranger sets over there. I got some of the Super Sentai sets as well. I love me some Scream Factory and Shout Factory stuff. They put out some really good stuff. I really wish that you get the rights to and put out the big sets for the earlier kind of Kamen Rider. I know that over here in Europe, Roboto does it, but Roboto is a French company, and there's no English subtitling. It's like you know, Japanese and French subtitling, and it's a shame because they put out so many great like Kamen Rider sets. I love me some Kamen Rider, by the way. Devilman Audition is one of my favorites, actually. Kitty, 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 kitty. Paul, I think, yeah, no, Audition's way up there. Takeshi Makai is just chef's kiss. Brilliant. Kamen Rider's a lot of fun. I mean, like, it's one of the first. It kind of helped, like, set up the whole, like, genre, the whole, the Katsu, the whole, like, Super Sentai genre, in and of itself. Now, Spider-Man, of all things, I kid you not, would be the one that would bring well, the mechs into the equation because he had a big mech, and after he did it, they were very popular and was way to put toys there. 150 morning, I know it's 150 here as well. Zebra, it's been a long time since I've seen it. Come back sometime. I'm sorry I did this one so late because this can be okay. Would anybody pick this up? Because this is cool looking, man. Bambi the Reckoning. But first, has anybody seen Bambi the Reckoning? So I am assuming. I'm not sure. Not a problem. Feeding the kids, very important to do. The revolt if you don't. It is like part of this whole like, the Blood and Honey universe. Have a fantastic night, and get in contact sometime. Maybe we can get together and make a video, do something on during the Halloween month, do something for spooky season. It absolutely looks gorgeous, doesn't it? So it's got this like kind of cool, like kids book aesthetic to it, with some absolutely insane posters. It kind of, and remember the movie Black Sheep? I think Umbrella put Black Sheep as well. This kind of gives me a Black Sheep vibe. Like it's really giving me a Black Sheep vibe. A Ruined Childhood 16-page kids book. Oh. I want this so bad now. GI Samurai, time step, of course. Okay, does it like Mongo? Oh, we might have Lake Mongo either. $120 for like Mongo. Oh, that's the script. See, if you want to find a way to like suck me in, like for a release, one, give me some cool, crazy over the top massive set, right? But two, put a script in there, or like a massive book, and I'm there. That intrigues me. It's amazing that they put out a Super Mario Brothers movie, like massive set, and I don't have that, because anybody that knows me would be more shocked that I didn't buy it than they would be shocked if I had it, because I love me some big cool sets. If you can look behind me, you'll see I love me some big sets. I got my Adamson set here, my Gamera set, my Bergman set. I'm not sure you can see that. Phantasm, there's Black Maria right here. Quest for Fire. I actually really love this film. It's got a great score too. That's a gorgeous set too. God, like there's so much good stuff here. Cells to be Demented is here. Freaked for years, people wanted a Media Blasters. Okay, I can't say I'm surprised. I do like Media Blasters for some of the stuff that they do. Like they put out a lot of stuff out, but yeah, They've been known to do this sometimes. But Freaked, yeah, that's one a lot of people were asking for. All of Me, I saw this one in theater. Lily Tomlin and Steve Martin. It's such a good movie. And it's so hard, like when it's comedy. Like everybody will talk about like their their favorite horror film, or like a really like gripping drama, or an action film that really kind of stood out that had like some really great like stunt work and stuff like that. But comedy is not one of those that gets that same kind of love, I don't think. Now, more so in more recent years would be you'd see it a bit more, but still, I don't think comedy gets the love that it deserves because comedy is really hard to do because it's such a subjective medium. Like people get scared a lot of times, like the same way, jump scares, things that kind of creep up on you, actions. Do a good action scene. Angels, hey, let's say that is a nice looking set. Ah, that's why you got to get it right. Classic must celebrate a partnership with director Mamoru Oishi. I probably totally mispronounced that, by the way. And Yoshitake Amano. I apologize for my mispronouncing of names. It is something that commonly happens on this channel. We got The Far Within here, Angst. That's a pretty rough one. New Extremity Collection Volume 2. Volume 1 I really want. I'm not sure what's on Volume 2 yet. The Resurrection of the Golden Wolf is an interesting title. But what's on New Extremities Volume 2? Anything of interest? So we got Doberman here. Oh, Fat Girl. Oh, another one. In My Skin. I know everybody's In My Skin. 29 Palms. Oh, interesting, but not as intriguing as the first one for me. ABC's of Death with like a cute book. I love their cute editions like this. Revis here. Oh, yeah, I knew they had Black Sheep. I freaking knew it. Comes to the poster. Is that like a faux wool case for Black Sheep? Black Sheep is one of those insane films. And once you see it, like you tell all your friends about it, and they don't believe that's a real movie, but it is. It's 4K. Oh, you got an A3 reversible poster here. I love that they have the shirts too. I got to eventually make a big order from Umbrella. Kiwi Cult. I've heard this is good actually. Volume 1. Ciphers here. We got another Black Sheep. There's Agitators here as well. Salute of the Jugger. If you've never seen that, that's a pretty insane film, man. Salute of the Jugger. They literally made up a new sport to do this film. Like, I kid you not. That they did that. That's a great cast, by the way, in that one. We got Nuri the Curse here, which I'm sure you like. Full Moon Frights Box 2. What do we got for Box 2? Box 1's pretty cool. Shadow Zone, which got a nice 80 films release. Puppet Master, Seed People, and Sorority Bays of the Slambo Bolorama. It's gorgeous the way these are done, and I love the slip covers that are used for this and the Video Zone magazine and that. But I got some of these already, and I don't know if I need like another one. The Art Attack set is still available. So for those that are like art fans, anybody here a Terrifier fan, by the way? Hey there, Kubrick, welcome, man. I forgot was on that set, actually. I do want to pick up that set. That's a nice J horror set. That is my jam. Like, when I talk what, the type that I like, that's kind of my jam. But yeah, if you're a Terrifier fan, let me know. I don't know if they got to be in 4K. I really don't know if Terrifier, especially the first Terrifier, needs to be in 4K. It's cute. I like the fact there's an exclusive Terrifier 3 VHS. I'm a massive VHS person. Peter Pan's Neverland's another one from that universe. Now, have I seen The Last Wave? Yes. Let's like Trevor doing exactly. So for those that don't know, The Last Wave is a Peter Weir film, and that's the guy that, for those that are unaware of where, he's the guy that did. Oh my God, Picnic at Hanging Rock. So it's Richard Chamberlain, and it's another one of Peter Weir's kind of pushing you films. It's a film that definitely makes you think, as Vince can attest to, and I like that. I like that it does that. There are certain times that I want to film. I want to be able to put it on and just check out and check out into to the world that the film is. And there's other times when I want a film that's going to challenge the hell out of me and have me thinking about it for days afterwards. Last Wave did that. Picnic at Hanging Rock did that. There's a few films that did that. Mother did that. The last Aronofsky film before the latest one he did. I'm actually really surprised with the latest Aronofsky film because it's so mainstream that I didn't see it as an Aronofsky film. It's a fun film. I mean, like Chamberlain does a good job in that one. It's a different film, but give it another watch. Like let it soak in for a couple of days and watch it again. That's what I normally do. That's my go with it. Shutter's here. That was mentioned. Should have been here yesterday. Control Daybreakers is here. Mark 13. That's hardware, right? Yeah. Okay. Suburban Mayhem. Got another cheaper Terrifier set. Still a massive set though. Look at that, man. Crying Game. I love this movie. And the song. Is the one that I want still available? Well, Talk to Me is not available anymore. Hounds of Love is a good one. Hounds of Love is really good. This is Creep, but it's not the Creep you're thinking of. It's an earlier Creep. Or maybe it is Creep you're thinking of. Maybe not thinking of the found footage one. But Pulse, fantastic. Open Your Eyes. I have the I got a Spanish digibook of this one. It's the it's the remake is called Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise. Absolutely fantastic film, by the way. Absolutely. If you've never seen this version, this like Vanilla Sky is good. This is much better, and it's Penelope Cruz too, the same like actress in that was in Vanilla Sky. She was in the original. So we got all these are gone. We still got Eyes Out of Face on 4K. Caligula, the Ultimate Cut is here. For those that are new to my channel, I actually did an interview with the guy that did this. Okay, here's the ones that I want. Triangle. Here's a film that like messed me up and I absolutely adored. And I went back and forth on like different theories, and I watched different theory videos on as well. This one I want. I love Triangle. They don't make Tartan disc anymore, no, unfortunately. Tartan had a really good run though, but Tartan kind of ended around the time that that the whole J horror craze ended. But one that I massively want right here, Intruder. So what's really neat about this is, look, if you see it right there, I had that issue of Gorezone. I had the entire run of Gorezone. Entire run of Gorezone, Horror Fan, which wasn't a big run, Toxic Horror, which again wasn't a big run. And this was it was because of this cover, other Gorezone issues had to be like sent into stores with like brown paper wrapping, and so did some other horror magazines. But I adore that they're doing this, that we're getting this. The only place like I could find Tartans were like is in used places now, or sometimes Value Village when I'm sorry, Dollarama when they carried movies, it would carry because when Tartan, dollar stores buy up, like when companies go out of business, or warehouses and stuff that they buy up like a whole bunch of stuff, and you'll luck out because you go to those stores and you find these amazing releases that should be like super expensive for like super cheap. So I got a few tartan releases through there, um, and some through like different like specialty stores that back in the day. Paul also, like, if you've watched the remake of Paul's, you're gonna love the original because, oh my god, talk about a bad remake. I plan to do a long video going over different sets and stuff like that. You can see them in the background, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to wait on that to do it a little bit later, and I'll tell you why. Because I have been filming and editing stuff for the last 3 days. I've barely slept, and that that's not something I'm gonna do anytime soon. What I am gonna do right now, though, is go plug in this computer because I'm at 4%, and I did not realize I was at 4% until just now. So I do apologize. I had planned a much longer, much more impressive video. Don't let that steer you away from a future video. I got a lot of stuff coming up on the. I'm going to do this fast because I'm not sure how long 4% is going to last. But over this month, really going to October, there is a ton of great stuff coming up on the channel. I'll have special guests. I'll have videos. I'll have a bunch of stuff on Patreon, more than you've ever seen me put on Patreon before. There'll be like episodes of shows and stuff that I'm doing. There's a whole bunch of new stuff and so much more. So if you want to become a member or patron, feel free to do so. October is going to be the time that really going to click that in. But above all, have a wonderful weekend. Don't let your computer go down to 4% before you start making video. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. And this has been a truncated edition of Call to Cinema Live.